Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this. My name is Greg. I do spell it with two G's at the end like egg because sometimes I'm scrambled. Every now and then I'm over easy, but no matter what, I try and be sunny side up. And yeah, I'm kind of cheesy. My poor wife, right? I am your professor. If you are in one of my classes, obviously, I'm going to go through one of my classes to show you some of the key things so you know where to look, what to do, and how to interact with me. And so hopefully this will be helpful for you. Just as some background information, sometimes students like to know why I'm their professor or where I've been, that kind of thing. So I have had a bit of a varied experience with college. I went to college for the first semester as an aerospace engineering major. Then I shifted for 3 years to a theater, performance, and production major, and then had a major life change, decided to take some time off from school, took 3 years off. In the meantime, got married and had a couple kids, and then I was working construction. So I worked construction for about 9 years, and that's how I got through my bachelor's and my master's. And in 2014, I moved to Arizona to start working on a PhD at ASU, which I got in the summer of 2019. I have been working teaching. I taught at Cal State, I taught at Arizona State, and I've been teaching at Chandler Gilbert or being in the Writing Center since 2014. I took a full-time faculty position in teaching writing at CGC since 2018, I think, and have been one of the lead faculty for 2 years now, running for the CCL division, or the writing division, the English division, whatever you want to call it. With that, that's some background information. I am married. I have been married it'll be 14 years this year in June. And then I have 3 awesome daughters, not 6, just 3. And so they're pretty awesome and super smart. And my 9-year-old writes more than I do. She wrote a 7,000-word short story in 6 weeks, which I'm jealous of. Anyways, that's just a little background information. I have a lot of different hobbies and habits and things. So if that ends up coming up and you want to talk about anything, you can. So let's look at the course, since I've already talked too much about myself, but I think it's important you know who you're stuck with. And I'm sorry. So with that, this is the course homepage. At the top of it, you'll see the most recent announcements. There's actually a special announcements page with a link that you can follow to get to all of them, but these are the first 2. These are the most recent 2. So you'll see me send announcements periodically throughout that. And then here's your kind of base introduction. I have a link to your first assignment. That's the blue thing. And then I tell you, please go read the concourse syllabus, because if there's ever something you need, any teacher will tell you it's likely in the syllabus. And so many of the key things are in the syllabus, and a lot of times teachers use the syllabus to frame the course. A lot of times institutions use the syllabus to anchor to key policies, understandings about plagiarism and academic honesty, key understandings about how to communicate with different and what resources the college has. All that fun stuff is on the syllabus. What are the major projects? How's grading going to go? Attendance, whatnot. With that, so you've got your assignment, you've got the syllabus. I'm going to show you some of that in a minute. But this page is the main page you'll drop into. And once the course really gets rolling and you kind of get an idea of what the main thing is about, most of the days you're just going to jump straight to the assignments list. That is the entire course from first day to last day, all the way through. I've got it all lined up for you in order. You just and you can do the assignments in order by due date, and it goes fast or slow, not as slow as you want, but you can go as fast as you want. You can, and if you so do that. Follow. That's where everything is, the assignments list. If you go to grades, you can see my feedback. It's not always a number grade. Sometimes it's either a number grade or comments, or just comments, or both. And so you'll look, when you go to grades, you'll look next to each assignment. If I've given feedback or commented on it, you'll see a little piece of paper icon or a pencil icon. I can't remember exactly what it is. I also have an instructor link, and that kind of goes to a brief page about me and has my contact information, which is also on the syllabus. Connected to that, I think there might also be a few other pages of kind of general, like how to use technology that the college often provides. And then, like I said, there was a link to announcements. Again, most days you're just going to jump into the course and go to assignments list. or course schedule, depending on where you're looking. If you're on your phone app, it does look a little different, and the menu doesn't start right here. You have to go to a course navigation menu, which probably looks something like that when you're logging into the app. And so, but if you go to course home, that'll get you here, and there may also be something called the class schedule. So let's go to the assignments list first, or course schedule, and it takes a minute for it to load, but you'll see that I have all the assignments lined up here, and basically for my class, there's an assignment due for an 8-week class. There's an assignment due every weekday that isn't a holiday, and so you'll be able to go through, dig into the content, and it's fairly predictable, and it is designed to decrease anxiety, give you one place to go so that it's all clear. With that, I want to stop one last place before you can get moving on other things, and so I want to show you the course syllabus. Again, if you're going to the navigation menu, you're going to look for the concourse syllabus. So that's where we're going to go now. When we go here, hopefully it'll work like it's supposed to. Hooray! So this is an online class. I have a couple videos embedded about how to deal with time commitments. Sometimes just understanding that you are taking if this is an 8-week class in this instance, if you're taking an 8-week class, you are basically committing to 2.5 to 3 hours of work a day based on the National Carnegie Standard or what's in your student handbook for a 3-credit hour class. That's not more work than normal. It is the amount of work that is recommended. But if you have issues or questions or concerns, talk to me, but that's kind of what it is. I try not to have assignments due on the weekends. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, unless there's a holiday. With that, I have a number of ways you can talk to me. Again, my PhD is in writing, rhetorics, and literacies. My bachelor's and master's is in literature and writing with a writing emphasis, and all that fun stuff. I have an AA from a community college as well that I don't think I mentioned. You can email me directly. That's one way. You can use the Canvas inbox to message me. But for students, I have this dedicated number, and that's how it's usually the easiest way for me to communicate and has the most functionality because I can use it on the laptop or my phone best. So feel free to text me anytime. If I'm sleeping, I won't answer, and that's kind of how it is. Once I'm actually in my office, I also have an office location, and I geolocated it with Google. So if you click that link, you should be able to see where my office is on campus, though I'm not going to be there until at least fall 2021. I will do video chats through Google Meet, FaceTime, Skype. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my best to be available. I'm going to skip through some of the main things and just go to, I've got the major projects and assignments and general understandings about that, and I've got all the grading laid out. Please note that with the grading, that you have a certain number of points to get to certain grade things, but you also have kind of 2 milestones that have to happen to pass the class. You have to complete at least half of the meme discussions and submit a final draft for each major assignment. That would be the bare minimum, and it's really hard to get to the point value if that's all you do. But all of the assignments I have are designed to make you more effective writers and to enhance the skills you already have. So with that, be aware that is not a traditional percentage breakdown, no matter what the grade book says. If it says you have a certain percentage, that may not line up. You want to go off of actual number of points and whether you've hit those key milestones along the way. And if you go in and look at assignments, the course is meant to be fully balanced so that each assignment is worth a good amount of points, and it's not the major project or writing a final essay kind of does all the work. So with that, those are some key things about the class. Again, feel free to text me anytime. In fact, I'll ask you to as part of the required assignments for some of the days. And so save my contact information into your phone. Text me if there's ever a problem, even if you are frustrated or struggling with any part of the course or with technology or anything for more than 10 minutes, then send me a text and just let me know. Worst case scenario, I take an hour to get back to you, or I'm sleeping, and when I wake up I send you a message that says you can do it, hang in there, don't stress. That's the worst case. The best case is actually something meaningful beyond just general encouragement, and I like helping you, so I'm here to help you succeed. So make sure you contact me if you're struggling with anything. I will respond as fast as I can. All right, have a good one. I hope you enjoy the class, and that's all I got.